It is a ADCC. Antibody dependent cell mediated cytotoxicity. It means it requires both antibody and cellular response both. So here the both type of response, cellular, in which is cytotoxic cells, a cell like NK T cells, which is derived from T cells, and which is a lymphoid member, while another granulocytes like macrophages, neutrophages, which is a member of myeloid system. So these are involved, and antibodies also, because as we know the T cell is differentiated into two cells, TH and TC. T cytotoxic C cell and a T helper T cell, which is a CD4 plus and CD8 plus, and both are CD3 plus as well. So CD means a cluster of differentiation. So for activation of TC cell, the antibody is also required, or innate immune response is also required. So what actually happens? Let's go on through direct. So for example, this is any pathogen is come. This is the pathogenic site. So here the antibodies bind. So through antibody response, a cellular response is mediated. So through this response, a cytotoxic cells or NK T cell is come. So for example, this is the NK T cells, and they have a specific receptor, FCR receptor, to bind with. So this is a FCR receptor which bind with the FC region of a pathogen bound antibody, and they start to degrade the pathogens. So this is the highly mediated response, and a very huge response, because this is a connective link of innate and adaptive immunity, cell mediated and humoral immunity. So both. So what actually happens? The antibodies bind with the pathogen, and now antibodies mediate the cellular response, especially NK cell comes and bind with the FC region of antibody through the FCR receptor, and they start to targeting these cells and degrade the whole cell, especially the large cells, large pathogens is degraded by this method or by this response. So this is the overall effective response. And so you have one question that antibody is a limited type. So which type of response is mediated? So each and every antibody and their isotypes decides, and they have a specific responses that, for example, the IgG and IgM, they only given a major response is complement fixation. The IgE, it especially give an allergic response, and it bind with the master cells, running granular cells. So this is actually happen, and here the granules is also comes into here, and granzymes and other cells like a porphyrin is also come inside these cells.